Well, you're here because you filled out a survey about a guy, and there's great news. This guy scores A+. plus. He is truly an exceptional guy. Welcome to the Strong Brew, where you get answers to questions you're not supposed to ask. These are some things you may want to know about the man in your life. If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure? Will he try and use money to control you? Will he share housework or just make you do it all? In fights, when he gets angry, does he get aggressive? During intimacy, does he understand that no means no? Is he jealous, suspicious, or possessive? Will his attitude towards you change after having kids? Will he treat your parents with respect? What if you have conflicts with his parents? We tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. These are things nobody else will tell you. Things that are important for your future. This is a safe space for truth. No judgment, no platitudes, no login, no payment either. Our questions are from real life, but our answers come from science. Now, I built this thing, me and my husband, and honestly, we built it and we live it. We are both Stanford grads, we both have worked at Google, and we've been happily together since 1998. Along the way, we've added a son, now 13, and 4 dogs. We are genuine folks. If you're a woman trying to understand any man in your life, here is how it works. Go to www.thestrongbrew.life. Click on the Understand a Guy button there. Answer 10 questions about him. Watch a video tailored to your guy. That's all there is to it. It is completely anonymous, no login, no payment, no games, no manipulation. This analysis is obtained by combining solid trait psychology with cutting edge AI ML. We represent each person's personality with what is known as a feature vector. This has 10 elements, so our data is effectively 10-dimensional data. In case you're wondering how we can infer so much from just 10 questions, well, 10-dimensional data is very complex. There is a lot you can learn from that level of detail.
Okay, I think that does it for the preamble. Now let's plunge in. Let's start with this guy in his career. Will he go far or just talk big?
He is not someone who just talks. He puts in real effort and works hard, but because he doesn't plan much or set clear long term goals, his progress may stop after a point. His career might be steady but not extraordinary.
Can he bounce back from failure?
When things go wrong at work, he reacts quickly and can get upset or frustrated easily. You might see him lose his temper or express his feelings loudly. He isn't one to hold things inside or quietly worry for days.
What do people at work think of him? Do they like him?
People might find him friendly and approachable because he's enthusiastic and caring. However, he isn't always polite, and his quick temper can sometimes cause arguments or awkward moments with coworkers. He may have good friends at work who appreciate his energy and warmth, but there could also be some who feel uncomfortable or avoid him when he gets upset.
If you do really well in your career, will he become insecure?
He will likely be genuinely happy for you and cheer you on. He enjoys seeing people he cares about succeed and doesn't feel threatened by your achievements. He'll probably talk about your success to others with a big smile rather than feeling jealous or insecure.
What if you start earning more than him?
He probably won't resent you or become jealous if you earn more than him. He cares more about the happiness and well being of his loved ones than about comparing paychecks. Overall, you will not have to walk on eggshells or worry about hurting his pride. Your wins will make him happy.
Next, let's talk about how he is with money. Does he overspend? Is he reckless with money?
He is not the most careful when it comes to money. He tends to act on the spur of the moment and might spend without really thinking things through. He may buy things just because he feels like it, rather than planning or budgeting.
Does he show off and pretend to be richer than he is?
He mostly lives within his means and doesn't try to show off or pretend to be richer than he is. He isn't focused on expensive tastes or impressing others with what he owns. Even then, he is not one to brag or put on airs.
Is he too generous, too stingy, or just right?
He is open handed and kind, always ready to help or share what he has with others. If someone needs something or if there's a chance to make someone happy, he won't think twice before giving or spending. He's not stingy at all either with money or with his feelings.
Will he use money to try and control you?
He is generally open about money and not secretive or controlling. If you ask him about expenses or how much was spent, he'll tell you honestly. He doesn't like to hide things or play games. His approach is simple and transparent, even if it's not always perfect.
Let's see how this guy is with sharing housework. Will he share housework or just make you do it?
He believes housework should be shared and doesn't think it's only your job. He may not be the most organized or tidy, but he will happily pitch in and help out when needed, especially if he sees you tired or struggling. He values togetherness and will want to make things easier for you, even if he sometimes leaves a mess behind.
Will he help you or just boss you around and tell you what to do?
He's the type who will actually roll up his sleeves and do the work, not just sit back and supervise. Whether it's washing dishes, cleaning, or changing diapers, he is willing to get involved and doesn't stand on the sidelines giving orders. You won't find him just watching or directing. He'll be right there, ready to help and keep things lively, even if it gets a bit messy.
Now let's see about how this guy is during fights. In fights, does he try to understand your views or just win the fight?
He can get emotional quickly and may start arguing to defend himself in the moment, especially if he feels criticized. But deep down, he cares about your feelings and doesn't want to hurt you. While he might not always listen properly right away, once he cools down, he's willing to understand your side and try to make peace.
Does he become aggressive when angry?
When he gets angry, he might say things without thinking and can be a bit loud or emotional in the moment. Sometimes his words or actions may come off as rude or sharp, and he might raise his voice or react suddenly. However, he doesn't usually mean to hurt you deeply or stay angry for long.
Does he have a bad temper?
Yes, he does get angry quickly, and this is something you should pay close attention to. It's not just a small thing to brush aside. Quick anger can lead to harsh words or sudden reactions that hurt feelings and create tension at home. While he calms down soon and means well, living with frequent outbursts can weigh on your peace and happiness over time.
Will he say sorry and accept his mistakes?
He is capable of saying sorry and taking responsibility, especially after he's had some time to cool down. In the heat of the moment, he might blame you or try to defend himself, but given a little space, he usually regrets his words and will reach out to make things right. He's not someone who holds his own ego above the relationship, so you will hear genuine apologies from him.
Next, let's talk about intimacy and physical chemistry. During intimacy, does he respect your boundaries? Does he get that no means no?
He has a big heart and means well, but sometimes his excitement or strong emotions can make him miss subtle cues or boundaries. If you clearly say no or set a limit, he will respect it, especially once he understands it matters to you. Always make your boundaries clear, and he'll learn to honor them with time and understanding.
If you are not in the mood for intimacy, will he react badly?
Sometimes he might take it personally if you're not in the mood for intimacy, especially if he's feeling emotional or insecure. He may react with disappointment or ask if something is wrong, but it's not because he wants to pressure you. He just cares deeply and sometimes mixes up his own feelings with yours. With gentle reassurance and open talk, he can understand it's not about him, and he usually comes around quickly.
Can you trust him not to shame you or share your private moments, maybe love letters, photos, or videos, even after a breakup or a bad fight?
Yes, you can trust him to handle private moments with care. He values closeness and genuine connection, and he's not the type to use your personal moments or secrets against you, even during a fight. Your trust will be safe with him.
Is he loyal or is he likely to want to have affairs?
He is likely to be faithful in a relationship, as he genuinely values closeness and cares deeply about the people he loves. He enjoys building a warm, strong bond and isn't easily pulled away by outside distractions. While he is friendly and energetic with others, his loyalty stays with his partner, and he doesn't go looking for attention elsewhere.
Will he be jealous, suspicious, and try to control you?
He is not usually over possessive or controlling. While he has strong emotions and can get upset quickly in some situations, Jealousy and constant suspicion are not his main traits. For the most part, you'll feel free and trusted, not watched or restricted.
This guy says he is protective in a good way. Is he actually just being possessive?
His protective nature comes from a genuine wish to care for loved ones, not from wanting to control you. He doesn't keep close tabs or demand that you do things his way. If you ever feel smothered or uncomfortable, talking to him openly helps ensure his warmth stays honest and supportive.
Now, onto the topic of kids and how this guy will be as a father. If you guys have kids, will he make you do most of the work?
He sees parenting as a team effort and will want to be involved rather than leaving all the responsibility to you. He may not be super organized or notice every little task, but he genuinely wants to share both the fun and the work of raising kids. If you ask for help or show him what needs to be done, he'll happily join in and make it a joint effort.
Kids are very messy. Will he lose his temper with them?
When the kids mess up or get upset, he might lose his temper quickly and react with a raised voice or sharp words. His feelings can come out fast, so he may seem loud or impatient in the moment. With some patience and gentle reminders, he can learn to handle tricky moments with more calm.
If you guys have kids, will he still support your career?
Yes, he will support you both as a mother and as your own person. He cares deeply about your happiness and wants you to feel valued, not just in your role at home, but also as an individual with your own dreams and interests. He sees you as his partner in every sense, not just the caretaker at home.
Will this man say one thing early on, maybe while dating, and then later after kids and marriage change his tune and try to make you give up your career?
No, he's not the kind of man who would pretend to support your career now and then suddenly ask you to quit once you have a child. His care for you is genuine and he values your personal happiness, not just your role in the family. If you ever want to scale back, the choice will be yours, not something forced or pressured by him.
Next, let's see how this guy treats your parents. Will he be respectful with your parents?
He will treat your parents with real warmth and genuine friendliness, not just surface level politeness. He's open and caring, so he'll try to make your parents feel welcome and comfortable, showing affection and interest in their lives. Even if he's not always perfectly mannered or formal, his kindness will show through in his actions. He will try to adjust to your family rather than expect them to change for him.
What if your family creates stress or interferes a bit in your lives?
If your family creates stress or interferes, he might react emotionally at first, maybe raising his voice, showing frustration, or saying something blunt. He doesn't always handle pressure with perfect calm, and his quick temper can sometimes make a tense situation a bit more heated. However, after the first burst of emotions, he usually settles down and tries to make amends or find a solution.
Then let's analyze the role this guy's family will play in your life. Is this man modern with you, but a completely different person when other people, say his parents or bosses, are around?
He is not likely to suddenly expect you to act like a traditional supportive wife just to please his relatives. How he treats you in private is how he wants you to be in public, genuine, warm, and yourself. He values your happiness and doesn't want to put up a false image for others.
If there is tension between you and his parents, will he support you?
If there's tension, he will be on your side and support you rather than staying out of it or taking their side. He cares deeply about your feelings and won't want you to feel alone or let down. Even if the situation makes him emotional or stressed, his loyalty stays with you.
Say you have a conflict with his mother, what will this guy do?
He is not a classic mummy's boy. While he cares for his mother and wants to keep family ties strong, his loyalty will lean toward you, especially when it matters most. If there's a conflict between you and his mother, he might feel torn and emotional at first, but he will not just blindly take his mother's side. You won't be left to fight battles alone. He'll stand by you even when it's difficult.
Will he share all the private details of your relationship with his mother or sister?
He isn't likely to share every detail of your fights or private moments with his mother or sister. He understands that some things need to stay between the two of you and values your privacy. It shows that he respects your bond and knows how to keep what's personal truly personal.
Now let's zoom out and put it all together.
Overall, as we saw at the start, this guy scores A+. He is truly an exceptional guy. Being with him every day is like riding a lively, warm wave. He fills your life with genuine affection, playful energy, and a big heart, always quick to help or share a laugh.